water in here? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Good morning. We're going to put that cup there for a moment. Put that there. Why does she have garlic? Okay, here. There's a reason. There's a reason. Plant Mama Life. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome into the morning tea. I've got a lot of stuff on my desk right now because that's what desks are for, to have a lot of stuff on it. If you did not realize, that's what desks are for, so you can have a lot of stuff. Good morning and welcome into the morning tea. Let me put this on live chat. Say good morning. Amara, girl, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Did you use your gift cards already, Amara? Because let me tell you, I am like paranoid, so I still have them in my wallet. And if you've used them already, then I can toss them out of my wallet because for some reason, I'm like, I don't want it to be lost. You know what I mean? Like if you've used it, then it's good. Then I can take them out of my wallet. But other than that, they're still in the wallet. Okay. So let me know. Because I'm just like, until it's used, I'm like, I don't want to let it go because something might happen in there. We might need it. Toss them. You okay, good. So I could pull them right out of this wallet. Because I'm walking around with them. Like, I don't know. I just, like that mama that don't want to toss the stuff. Very, very good. So there we go. Get rid of them. How are you today? I'm so glad to see you. All right. Tore up. Very good. Flores, good morning. Y'all, good morning. I'm excited. I'm excited today. And you already know when it comes to planner launch season, we are always excited. We are always excited. And I'm super excited today because if you have not seen sneak peek number 2 from Erin Condren, then you got a problem. Copy this. If you have not seen the videos that are currently up, If you have not seen it, okay, I know Nori, I'm hurt for you. I'm hurt for you. I'm hurt for you. Okay, I'm hurt for you. I'm hurt for you. Oh, Nori, I'm sorry. Paste this here. There's the sneak peek. So we're going to talk about that. Hey, Tiffy, good morning. I saw the selections and I was like, okay, so I see we added something, but we've taken away something. Amara, it's got me all over it, because you already know, Amara. It's got me all. I was like, talking about the happy planner. I'm sorry. We probably not going to do that. Erin came and said, I'm going to see your happy planner and I'm going to raise the stakes. I'm going to see your happy planner and I'm going to raise the stakes. How about this, Tamara? How about this? What do you think of these apples? And I think I likes those apples. Listen, oh my goodness. Good morning, everybody. Let me get all my pages up because we're going to talk about these things this evening or today. Streamline quite a bit this year, which is understandable in the current state of the economy and other things, right? The current state of the economy and other things is quite understandable. Businesses have to really make some hard choices based on numbers, right? Based on their numbers. So that's that. Nori, the only thing is if you don't mind redating, you may have to just get, which is a good time to get it now, the older, like the 2024, 2025 daily duo and redate if you don't mind redating. That would be the best thing. And I believe, let me see if they're on sale today. They were on sale like 50% off. Was it last week? So, oh my goodness. I am sorry, but yeah, they're 50% off 2025 planners right now. It's 50% off. So that might be, an option, possibly, but I know redating can be hard to do. But yes, yes, yes. And so, I mean, that change, of course, is going to affect me as well. I do have 6 months of one of these left. I do have 6 months left. Not only that, I uncoiled all the other ones that I had before and I pulled out all the blank pages. I did that prior. So that's what I'm going to be reusing. What I want the daily is just using all these old pages because it's so easy to redate this though, because it's just one little date at the top. The only thing is the monthly. You know what I mean? The only thing is the monthly calendar. They only have monthly and teacher on sale right now. Okay, so I just went over to the website. Oh, really? I just got over to the website to go and see. That's not nice. Stickers, life planners. Bundle accessory, define type, or no. I don't want to do by any of those. Oh, yeah. So, good morning. Good morning. Did I miss anyone? Good morning. Welcome in. I did post the link to the preview in the chat box. Okay, this teacher's planner, academic planner, writing tools. Okay, on the go, notebooks. Um, I'm scrolling down. Some accessories, some stickers. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, me don't see that. Okay, let me see life planners. I do like this Wonderwear Undated. The Wonderwear cover. I like that cover. I really do like that cover. 7 by 9. That's vertical. I'm not doing this vertical business. Oh man. Hmm. Well, do they have the A5 monthly? The Wonderwear, I don't think the Wonderwear cover comes in A5 either. I think they're really minimizing the A5 collection, period. I think they did that. Mm, Okay, let's go here. All right. Okay, let's move back. Let's move back. Let's move back. Let's get on track. Let's go ahead and say a good prayer. Good morning to everyone that's in the live right now. Welcome into the video. My name is Tamara, and I am the paper and pen girl. If you are new here and you don't know who I be, that's me. If you're new here, introduce yourself in the chat. Say hello to myself and the morning tea crew that's on here. Today, we're going to be talking about the Erin Condren launch, the changes, some of the changes that I see. You can let me know if there's anything else you see as well. We're going to be talking about that and kind of doing a little bit of this or that. Are you going to get this? Are you going to get that? What's happening right now? So let's pray. Father, Lord, we thank you for your mercy and your grace once again, oh God. We thank you for forgiving us of our sins and transgressions. Anything that is in us, Father, Lord, anything we've done, we've said, we've left undone or unsaid, anything we've thought, Father, Lord, please forgive us of all of our sins and transgressions. Father, Lord, we are so grateful that you saw fit to wake us up this morning. Not only just us, Father Lord, but members of our household, members of our family, members of our friendship circle, Father Lord, our acquaintances. Father, we thank you on behalf of your people. We praise your holy name. We ask, oh God, your continued protection throughout this day. Heavenly Father, help us to be mindful of our thoughts and our actions and as we go about our day, Heavenly Father. Help us to represent you and represent you well today. Help us to reflect your image as we were made to do in Jesus' name. Amen. Listen, so I've got an oil change appointment today. So I can't be on here for 3 hours with you all. Okay, I cannot be on here for 3 hours with you all today. So we're going to kind of go through this as best or as quickly as possible. So in the This in the chat box, like I said, I did put the link to the new the sneak peek number 2. So sneak peek number 1 for Erin Condren, we did see the collections. We did see the collections. So there were 3 new collections. We have the minimal. Raise your hands if you are team minimal, or if you're watching the replay, put in the comment hashtag team minimal or just team minimal, right? Pick me. Pick me, team minimal. There's also team hexagon. So if your team hexagon, which is the colorful planner, every year Erin Condren has been having 3 different designs, right? About 3 different designs. You'll find the colorful for those who are color loving folks who just love all things bright, and that is what the hexagon is. It reminds me of a honeycomb kaleidoscope, right? Like a honeycomb kaleidoscope design. And I think it is well done looking at the cover on the videos, because there are videos out that have that in there. So the hexagon is really good. It also has some gold specks. There's one that I saw that has some gold specks inside of it, and that one was beautiful. So even though I personally like a neutral color palette, um, I I love color. I'm able to love and appreciate color as well. So the hexagon is really good. And then for our floral fans, and floral and pastel fans, we have the bouquet. Okay, so those are the 3. We have minimal, bouquet, and the hexagon for this year. Those are the 3 themes that you are able to choose from. These 3 themes will have some coordinating accessories, with the exception of the minimal, because really and truly, right? How minimal can you get in the minimal when it comes to the accessory? So there are some things that you'll be able to get for the minimal line, but then everything else will really and truly be going with the minimal. The EC Insider launch day is April the 21st. That's early access for EC Insiders. If you are not an Erin Condren Insider, go into the description box of this video, scroll down, and you will see a link where you can join the EC Insider. That will give you a day early of ordering. Okay, it's free, it's easy to join the EC Insider group. Make sure you subscribe to the newsletters, because then you'll be able to be updated. When you're subscribed to the newsletters, you'll also get the link for the sneaky peeky. Okay, usually you get the link for the sneaky peeky. Okay, as well. So general access launch date is April the 22nd, right? So early EC Insider is 21st, and then the 22nd is for everybody else. There is usually a gift with purchase on launch day. All right, there's a little welcome packet that's supposed to be coming this year, from what I've seen on the video, which is with a marker. The ruler is not in the planner, but it's in the little pouch, and 1 coupon code. Oh, yes, talking about coupon code. If anybody got a coupon code, message me. Okay, message me, because Tamara needs a coupon code. I'm trying to see whether I'm going to order early or order late, because I want to start the planner now. I want to buy it and start it now. Good morning, Dina. Good morning, Miss Sarah. Good morning, Lisa Y. How are you? So, I think I've gone over some of the preliminaries. If I miss anything, let me know. Okay, so April the 21st, April 22nd, launch day. Now, during launch, you will see different cover options that are going to be offered to you for your planner choices. There's a lot of choices. These planners are customizable during launch period. Most of you know already about that. You can choose your coil color, you can choose your cover from a selected amount of covers that they'll have for that particular design, and then you can order additional covers if you so choose to. One of my favorite things this year on this launch in the colorful hexagon collection, there are a set of dual tip markers that will match from January to December 12. It will match the tabs. So you will be able to say, okay, in January, I'm using the aquamarine for the entire month, and that's what I'm going to be using, or as a highlight color. Okay, you can use it as a highlight color. So I do like that. It has that. It does not have the month name on the markers, but it will have the name of the color on the marker. So you can easily match those things up. You will also have a pen loop. Y'all saw the pen loop? So you will have a pen holder that's coming out for the launch. I will probably get one because I do want one. However, after thinking about it, y'all, I got plenty packs. I got plenty packs, but I want the pen holder because the pen holder would be also able to fit on my regular planners, on my what do you call this? My ring, my personal rings, because it's adjustable. It's an adjustable pen holder. So if I need my extra markers and things like that that I really like using the tombos in my planner. And yes, I would like to be able to keep the tombow with my planner, but yeah. So I do have planning packs. So I need to look into using my planning pack, but I would probably get one. I'm probably gonna get one. I'm probably gonna get one. So that's probably gonna be on my list. One of the things on my list, right? But but that dual tip marker set is one of my favorite things that I've seen in here in the launch. I probably won't get the set because I actually have the whole case. I have like 3 different sets of markers. I'm going to try to match up the colors, and if I can successfully match up the colors that I want to use or utilize in the planner, then especially with these, then yes, that's going to be one of those things. I want to match them up and use my highlighters with the my regular black ink pen and the colored markers that I already have, right? So I'm trying to use up the stuff I have because I need to use the ink out. I need to use out all these ink because she has way too many pens and highlighters and markers already. But that's not the point. That's not the point of today's video. So you will have a lot of good accessories. Sandra, welcome into the live. So glad to see you today. Right, so a lot of beautiful sets, beautiful covers, beautiful things. The bouquet is a lot of earth tone colors and the minimal is neutral, right? Life planner, and I love that. And I probably will get the minimal cover. If you look at my A5 cover that is for this year that I purchased, do you see that? Doesn't that scream minimal to you? Doesn't this scream minimal to you? Doesn't it scream minimal to you? So the cover, I'll probably get the minimal cover or the floral seal cover. Though that those two I think are my top two. The bouquet wallpaper is actually like I like that one too. So one out of those three is going to be coming home with me. I do like the fact that the minimal cover has a 2025-2026 on it. I do like that because it would be great to be able to hold on to that for the 2025-2026 planner. Um, as my 2025-2026 planner cover. You know what I mean? Just to store it in. If I choose to keep it, which I probably would choose to keep this one. So I don't know. We'll see how that works. There is a pastel accessory set. The marker that goes with that, it has spruce, sand, rose pink, French violet, powder blue, and charcoal. And that's on my list. That's on my list. But once again, I do have some colors that are probably very close to this that I may not need to purchase this. I'm trying my best to be good, y'all. I'm trying my best to be good. I'm trying my best to be good. So that was in sneak peek number 1. I'm trying my best to be really good. Sneak peek number 2 came and smacked me upside the head. Raise your hands if you have not seen the Erin Condren sneak peek. There's a link. I posted the link in the chat. Just scroll up and you'll be able to see it. There is a new layout. Let's just dive right into this new layout and talk about this new layout one time because it has really, I love it. I'm loving it. If you have used the compact vertical by Erin Condren before, which I have used the compact vertical already, if you've used the compact vertical before, then you know what this particular layout looks like. If you have used the Happy Planner dashboard layout, then you should also be familiar with what this looked like. This is the Erin Condren dashboard. Now, it does have one page with the compact vertical layout, which is you have your Monday through Sunday, and you also have a note section. So 8 sections or 8 boxes Monday through Sunday with a note section. Classic. We love it. We understand it. I am a a horizontal planner. And so the dashboard layout is really just half of a horizontal. It still gives me space to be able to write horizontally and not have to try to squish things down in this small space. If you look at the daily planner and the daily layout, this is pretty much the size of what that is, what each of it is, and that's what I use, right? So this layout is not very far-fetched. The big difference, of course, between this dashboard and a daily is it's a weekly, right? So you're seeing the whole week on one side of the page, and you're seeing a daily on one page when you're using your daily. All right. Now, personally for me, one of the things that I try to get in a planner or planning system is how much information can I see on one spread? How much information can I see on one spread? And that's important for me when it comes to the monthly and or weekly, whichever I'm choosing, right? I think my brain is like, I can only use a specific thing at a specific time for certain specific reasons, or else my brain tries to stuff everything together. It's like, no, 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 no. I want to be able to see everything on one page, on one glance. So my daily planner helps me to see the day and all the things that I need to do for that day. The weekly layout allows me to see snapshot of these are the important things for you to get done on this particular day in for this particular week, right? But it's not all the fine-tuned details. It's not every single thing that I need to get done for the day. So I need to kind of remember that, or else I want to push everything that belongs on my daily in my weekly. Do you have a problem with that too? Or am I the only one? So my brain likes to be able to see everything, all the details in one spot. What this dashboard layout does, which is the same with, the Happy Planner dashboard as well, there's a secondary page that gives you more opportunity to list more things that you would like, right? So on the right-hand side of the Erin Condren dashboard page, you're going to have a priorities box. You're going to have 6 habit tracker trackers listed on there. You have 2 to-do list or task list sections, and it has, I believe it's 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7 lines in each section. One has a to-do title and one is blank title. So you can put whatever you want to put there. And below that, you have 12 lines notes. So that space is open for you to do whatever you want to do with on that space. Listen, whatever else you need to put inside of that week, you can put it in that week. Why is that important for Tamara? Remember last week? Last week, we talked about the fact that with me learning how to grow things and gardening, I needed to get a gardening planner as well, right? And the fact that I was probably going to get either a horizontal or the dashboard layout, because that's what the cafe core was. No, the cafe core was horizontal, and I think something else was dashboard, right? That I liked. Another one that I liked was a dashboard. So I was going to kind of lean towards getting a dashboard that knew horizontal. But anyway, either that or the dashboard. So with this Erin Condren dashboard, to me, it's a little bit maybe more flexible, but they're both flexible nonetheless. Happy Planner or the EC one. Okay. Um, so the good EC paper, the good EC paper, here is a plus for me. The tracker is a plus for me. I'm very horrible at tracking. Raise your hands if if you're good at tracking. Are you good at tracking? Are you good at using habit trackers? I'm not. And there's something things that I write in my daily. I try to write in my daily on a regular basis. However, like, mm, mm, to not have to write these particular habits out on a daily basis and just keep track of them on the weekly is a plus for me. It's definitely a plus for me, including, okay, my watering days. When am I going to be watering the garden outside so I can track, okay, so I need to water on Tuesdays and Fridays. So every Tuesday and every Friday is going to get some water no matter what, unless it rains. And then if it rains, then I adjust those watering days on the next week, right? So I think that's going to work out really well for me when it comes to um, tracking in this manner. Okay, when it comes to tracking in this way. So yeah, I'm loving this new dashboard layout from Erin Condren, and I believe this is what I'm gonna be getting. Another reason is who were thinking, let me know if any of you guys were thinking of getting that parenting layout from the Happy Planner, because that was the next one. And I'm going to go over to find the parenting layout here because I don't want to not, here it is. And I'll tell you what I had liked about the parenting layout. Let me know if anyone was thinking of getting this parenting layout. We talked about that last week, Tuesday. And of course, I do like the parenting layout from the Happy Planner. However, on the right-hand side of the page, so basically the parenting layout and the Erin Condren dashboard layout is is twisted. Look, Amara says she already bought it. Amara was like, I wasn't wasting time. I wasn't wasting no time. She bought it. So the weekly is on the right hand side for the parenting layout, and the task lists are going to be on the left hand side. And so I those vertical boxes were just not going to work for me. So while I like the layout itself and it was really nice, and I think it's really nice, those boxes were not going to work for me because of the size of the box. So here comes the dashboard layout. Very good. Now, there it was something on there. It says favorite moment. I really love that. I really love that favorite moment. And so there's space on the EC dashboard for me to be able to put a favorite moment, right? So for the week, you could put a favorite moment versus having to maybe decide to put a favorite moment for every single day, right? So I like this, that extra note section, box number 8 on the weekly, I could put it there, or I can put it on the right-hand side, on the very bottom, because in the parent layout, it's really just one line on the very bottom of the page. Okay. She said it's like Franken planner without creating my own. Absolutely, Amara. Absolutely. So I do like that. There's also space for uh what you're going to eat, right? My meal prep, my meal plan for the week. And so on that, the middle section for the Erin Condren dashboard on the right hand side, that second set of 7 lines that does not have anything, that's where I can put my meal prep for the week. Like, what am I eating Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatever. And normally when I do meal prep, it's for 3 days at a time. Same thing. So I write it one time, push it down for 3 days, write it one time, push it down for 3 days, probably 3 days and then 4 days with the other thing. But the other day I usually don't cook anything. I usually either don't cook anything or I eat something out somewhere. Right? Like that's what's happening. That's what's happening. But either ways it goes, there's space for that as well. One of the important stuff in a planner is, does it have space for the things that you want? Does it have space for the stuff that you want, or maybe the stuff that you need? So those were, considerations for me with this layout. I don't necessarily need to put a to buy list in that weekly planner because I already have this and I already have this, right? So I don't necessarily need to put a to buy list there. There is space if I want to have it, but I don't necessarily need to put a to buy list there. What I do need to put, however, is um a weekly possibly a weekly task list other than those priority items that's inside the weekly section on the left, right? I may need a weekly task list, and that note section is going to be perfect for that. In my opinion, I think that note section is going to be perfect for that. If you go to Plan Sarah Plan's video, because Plan Sarah Plan is the planniest. Okay, because Plan Sarah Plan is the planniest and she's the bestest. And well, one of the bestest, right? She's the bestest. And she did a mock layout in her video. Have you seen it? You obviously haven't seen it because y'all ain't been up watching planner videos as early as I was up watching planner videos. Okay. Yeah. So she did a mock layout. And I don't have the new ruler handy anywhere because I was hating on the new Erin Condren ruler just a little bit because I love this. I just love this. But either ways it goes, the new ruler, she used the ruler. Like, listen, do you know, like sometimes you see a person in Plannerland do something so simple and it blows your mind and the light bulb goes on? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, what has someone done and like your light bulb was like, oh my gosh. So anyway, she used a little ruler and made two lines close enough to each other, but it's separated Monday, you know, on the Monday, she separated the Monday into two boxes. And then also in the note section, she separated it into two boxes. And of course, she did a spending tracker down there. I wouldn't need to do a spending tracker down there. But oh my word, I was like, girl, what did you just do? And it was fantastic. So I think that's what I will be doing with the bottom box is to separate that into two columns. One could be any additional to-do list items that I find that I want to do throughout the week. I could go ahead and possibly put it in there. Now, with this being said, this is really just a good overview of the week because then I'm still going to take all that weekly information and it's going to go with me on to the day. It's going to go with me to the day because the stuff for the one little, I mean, let me tell you how many lines: three, four, five. Like it's 5 lines, so you could write more than 5 things in there. But the 5 priority items that you have for each day in the weekly planner, like for me, I need more space than that usually. And so that's how come I'm having something like this. Okay. So where I use 2 pages in this for any given day, I'm using little 2 pages in this for any given day. That's not going to hold in 5 lines on a planner, right? As I'm out and about and I need to jot down little notes as people are calling me for whatever it might be, and I need to write it down, work out my transaction. Like none of that is going to fit in the daily. So I need to make sure my daily has its own responsibility, and does what it's supposed to do and not try to put the function of my daily planner on my weekly planner. I got to keep that straight. So this is going to work out really good for a weekly view. Currently, my weekly view is my weekly view that I'm using, uh go back. I'm trying to find one that's ooh, that's a whole scratch list. A whole scratch list. Let me find an empty one, y'all. Hold on. Here we go. So the current weekly view in my daily planner is this one right here. Okay, so this is not far-fetched from this dashboard layout weekly. Let me see. This one only has 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get, like, on this whole page, I could get 8. So 4 on this side and 4 on this side right here. So on this whole page, it will be 8 items in here. So definitely, depending on how I'm utilizing that small space, then I could, work with the weekly layout on this as well. So I'm really liking this and looking forward to using it. So this is what I'm going to get. It is not available in the A5 size. It is available. Let me go down to the sizes. Let's go down to the sizes. So the coiled weekly life planner will be available in vertical, horizontal, and the new dashboard. It will be available in a 7x9. So that is a classic size Erin Condren, a regular size Erin Condren, right? Um, um, the interior design, you could get minimal, bouquet, or hexagon. For the coiled daily planner, you will have coiled daily planner. Wait a second. No, wait. Nori. The daily duo, you will have an A5. You will have an A5 in the daily duo. You will have a 7x9 in the daily duo. You just won't have the A5 in the horizontal or vertical or anything else. Well, they usually probably, I think, have a horizontal one, but you won't have it in anything else. Thought I heard something. Yeah. So you will be able to get that in the ring agenda as well. You could get the daily in the A5, and that is in the hexagon and the bouquet. You won't have it in the minimal. So um, the minimal the minimal design for the daily would only be in a 7x9. So you can get the A5 in hexagon and bouquet, which Nori says she don't like the bouquet anyway. So, Nori, would you consider getting the hexagon? Nori's like, no, because the hexagon is not so bad. With the daily, you're only going to get a color, just a color line. Your monthly, but just the color line. So Nori, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe Nori. Nori's like, I ain't want none of that. I ain't want none of that. Very good. Whew. Let me scroll back. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. So that is the new design. In addition to that, on launch days, launch season, launch time, there usually is a change or two on something else from Erin Condren, right? Of course, now we see the condensing of the whole lineup period. There is a change in that. Okay, 37. Hold on, y'all. I'm checking the stream because my connection may or may not be the best today. Let me know if you can still hear me. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. Anyway, in the meantime, I must keep talking. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. The productivity pages have also undergone some changes, right? The productivity pages have also undergone some changes. The productivity pages, the left side of the page, they actually switched them. So the left side of the page is redesigned. So now instead of having, hold on, let me grab one, which is this page right here, right? So this page right here. So instead of having this completely blank, this is actually a checkbox. This is actually a checkbox now, lined checkboxes. So you can do a list, which is really, really good, So I like that. This also is pushed up a little bit more, so you get more space um, for the lines. You get, I think it was 20 or 22 I counted here. You do still have these two boxes here. So you'll still be able to have these. And then this section down here is made smaller So it made smaller so that this can be bigger and these two can be larger as well. So this is larger, this is smaller, and this is a lined section as well. Okay, this is a lined section. Now this side is the same note paper. It's the same line note paper. But I do like the changes that were made here. I do like the changes that were made to this page. I'm loving that. You use compact vertical for daily duo. You'll probably get hexagon. You wish minimal was in A5. I do too, but based on what should I say? I mean, I don't think the color is going to be so dramatic in the daily pages. However, you still do have to deal with the colorful tabs, which I think a lot of people, if you choose minimal, a lot of times you may not want the colorful tabs, but it's still not bad. The tabs are still not bad, right? They're still not bad. Just the tabs. I'm not talking about the dividers, just the tabs. The hexagon planner for color loving people, for colorful is beautiful. I think they did a really good job on the hexagon. The colors are they're richer this year than, well, in the new release than the last one. So they're deeper to me, more richer, and I love the new colors. Even though they're not new, they're new old colored, right? Because there's variations of the same color scheme, the branded Erin Condren colors, right? But I love the deeper, richer color palette that they're using for this year, and I think it's very nice. I think it's very nice. Okay, less neonish. I think it's very nice. Um, so you may be okay, especially when you go to an A5 size. It's smaller, it's more condensed. I think that would be okay as well. But you still got to deal with it, you know? You still got to deal with it. We who want plain, we just want plain. We just want plain. Um, so yeah. So, and they don't have this dashboard in the A5 that would even say, let me go ahead and give you this, even though it's a little bit different. Let me give you this. You can't even make that adjustment. I'm sorry, Nori. Sorry. So those are the changes that I really like um, with this year's Erin Condren planner. You also are able to get the spending summary add-on. So you're able to get the budgeting add-on this year. That's something new that you're going to have an option to be able to get. I was considering considering getting that budget add-on. However, I'm not going to get the budget add-on. I was considering getting the budget add-ons to use in my regular weekly planner as a this really kind of track just on that page for the time being or the year my planner spending. But nay. I'm not going to do that. I have plenty of note paper. There's going to be note paper in the back of the planner that I can already use, and if I want more, I can frankenplan. Yes. Absolutely. I'm going to be uncoiling and recoiling this planner. I'm going to be doing it. Let's not fool ourselves into thinking Tamara won't. And there's two reasons why Tamara's going to be doing this. Okay. So in these new planners, Erin Condren, no, we can't wait. So they're going to give you only the monthly layout for May and June. That's not enough for me. That's not enough for me. Who else likes to start their planner early? Who likes to start their planner early? Okay, so I will be getting an 18-month planner whenever I get it. Whenever I get it. I don't know if I'm getting it quite like right on launch day. I may wait a little bit because if I get it now, I'm gonna want to go into it now. So here's the thing: if I get it now, I'm going to be uncoiling it. so that I can take out some months from 2026 and use it for May and June for 2025 if I get it early. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm gonna do, which I really honestly think I should because I need the space for my gardening stuff. Because it's time to start really planning what I'm gonna do for fall while still prepping and maintaining what I'm doing now, right? Because one of my flower beds, the one that I planted the first, well, fruit. There's vegetables, is vegetable stuff. It's not growing well. The first one that I planted is not growing well because I think I planted it out too early, so, which is first year. It's first year experimenting. So I'll know next year. Do not plant anything outside before April 1st. Don't even do it. Don't play yourself like that. The second one is thriving better. The second one, which I did on April 1st, is working out much better. So, you know, I'm still maintaining that. Plus, I bought four 8x2 raised garden beds. They're a little thinner than I like, but it's okay. I put two of them together already and they're in place. I've got to get some extra soil and stuff today and, start building them out and prepping those for fall stuff because they're going to have stuff in there that's going to be in there forever. Well, not really forever. It's just going to take a long time to grow, like potatoes take forever to grow, and ginger and garlic take forever to grow. So stuff like that's going to go over there along with some flowers. So I've got to be planning. I've got to actually start doing some research and planning those out. And that section for the spring, summer here, I want to put like a little table with chair over there. So I need to put some little pavers. Like I've got work that needs to be done over there, and I'm doing that on a weekly basis. So I need to make sure that I have what I'm doing and what needs to be done when, including prepping for the fall garden so that I'm not taken away unaware, okay, with what I need to do. And I need to replant this first bed also with stuff because, hey, I need to replant it with stuff. Good morning, Shauna. Welcome, welcome. So, all of that good stuff. Oh, wait. Y'all haven't seen my new plant baby, have y'all? I did post it in the group yesterday. Yesterday? Was it yesterday I posted it in the group? I don't think it was yesterday. It wasn't yesterday, but I did post it in the all things planner related. I got a new plant baby. So I got to show y'all my new plant baby. But regardless of that, so I may get this planner. I'm conflicted and confused right now, just like some of us are, as to when I'm going to purchase it. But I will be redating it, some of the pages for like 2 months, bringing it forward, or just the monthly, because I cannot wait to use my new planner. Okay, maybe I can wait, but I don't want to wait to use my new planner. When I get it in, I will uncoil it and then put it back together and start using it right now, ASAP, because that's how I am. I'm wearing my dress, I'm wearing my shoes, I'm wearing everything right now. The day I buy it or the next day I'm wearing it, I'm using it because tomorrow's not promised. I'm not waiting, I'm gonna use it. So that's number one. And number two is to add any additional pages that I want to be able to add into it and or take out any pages that I want to take out of it. That's how that works. That's how that works. Okay. So those would be my two things, but that's the one I'll be getting, y'all. I'll be getting this dashboard, and I think it's going to be a pretty popular design. I think it's going to be a pretty popular design. So far, the folks, I think, I think it's pretty popular. I think I've seen a lot of people that are like, "This is what I'm going to get," or "Now I'm conflicted because now I want this." So I think that dashboard is probably what I'm going to get for the weekly plans. And then, like I said, I still do have 6 months of a daily planner. And then I have pages from other daily planners, older daily planners that I didn't use because I don't use my daily planner every single day. I don't need to use it every single day. Like on a day that I'm just going to work, I don't need to use it for that. On a day that I'm just going to be outside playing in the dirt, I don't need to use it for that. On a day that I'm just going to be in turtle mode, I don't need to use it for that. And turtle mode is I'm wrapped up under the covers. I'm in turtle mode. Let me go get the new plant, baby, and I'll be back. Okay. Here she is. This is the new plant, baby. Look at her leaf. She's growing. She's growing. Y'all, this is like the most expensive one that I have paid for. And like, I was just like, I wasn't driving around anymore trying to find it. Okay. I was not about to drive around anymore trying to find this baby. This is a Monstera Thai constellation. And I paid $30 for her, y'all. Can y'all believe this? I paid $30 for her. She better last a lifetime, but she's supposed to get pretty big. The next one I want, my ZZ plant, is only $20. My ZZ plant is only $20. And the only reason, like I said, I paid $30 for this is because it was going to cost me more in time and gas to continue to drive around to Lowe's and Home Depot looking for it. I've been to Lowe's and Home Depot several times over the past month and a half or so looking for it. And I don't want to look for it no more. My time and my gas and my energy is worth more. So I paid the $30 and I brought her home. I'm just sick of it. Y'all know how we get. Y'all know how we get. We want something, but we don't want to be. It's like buying planner goodies, right? Like, I don't want to be chasing you all day, every day. I don't want to be chasing you all day, every day. And Lowe's and Home Depot is not about to have no 20%, 30%, 40%, 50% off coupon. They're not about to do it. Not only that, I'm not the only one looking for this baby at the store. I'm not the only one. And so I was like, I just like it wasn't there. It wasn't there last week because I was there last week. And so I went back and I saw it and I said, you know what? Thank you very much. Have a great day. And so she came home with me. She came home with me. So that's how that story went. That's how that story went. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. So yeah, my sister-in-law made me do it. My sister-in-law made me do it. She was talking about it. And then after she talked about it, then I went and I saw it. Do you see the white on the leaves, y'all? Do you see that? It's variegated. Do you see the white on the leaves? Do you see how pretty that is? And then not only is the white on the leaf, but you got the white down here too. You got the white down here too. Like, it is so pretty. And you see the baby ones that are coming. Look at the baby ones. Yeah. So anyway, I like her. I like her. So, girl, she can't stay there. Well, maybe you can. No, you can't. Maybe she can. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because my planter bag that's right here is supposed to be right up there. But I take it in and out of my car. I'm rolling in and out of my car with it. So, yeah. Um, Shauna, we're talking about the Erin Condren. Well, we're going to move forward. The new layout by Erin Condren, the dashboard, they've now got a dashboard layout. So that's the one that were talking about. So far, minimal, is my jam. What I'm going to be putting on my to buy list, which was already on minimal, but it's going to be in the new dashboard layout. That's what I'm going to try. That's what I'm going to buy. Like I said, I do have the second half, July to December, of my daily planner. And so if anything happens and my mind is like, okay, fine, we've used the dashboard, back to the daily. I still do have that daily planner to use. Might look at that later. You bought your Happy Planner stuff, but you limited it. Shauna, I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did. So yeah, I'm excited to that. There is going to be another sneak peek from Erin Condren on the 21st of this month as well. We'll see a sneak. No, I'm sorry. Don't say that. Sneak peek on the 21st. There's going to be launch. There's going to be a launch on the 21st. So keep watching for the launch on the 21st. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to purchase on that day. I did like the fact of when I purchased my planner last year at the end of the year, but I want an 18 month because of the coil size, right? So there is an additional $5 for getting a 18-month planner. And with Erin Condren, I love getting 18-month planners because of the size of the coil. You get a large coil, and then you can take 6 months out. You could take 6 months out, and then you'll have 1 year on a larger coil for your stickering. Okay. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you guys a question. On here, with all of your planners, who actually use your planner for a full year? Who on here actually use your planner for a full year? You're trying to wait until September for most of your stuff. You want to save and declutter before you buy heavy for next year. Okay, Shauna. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I've got to look to see what date it was when I purchased this, but I think it was around that Black Friday sale time that I got it. Diamond, good morning. Good morning, Diamond. Good morning. Amara said never. I think I may have used one planner for 12 months one time. I may, but then that might be a lie because I think I might have used it for just a couple months. Close. Well, let me consistently using a planner. My daily duo is one that I've been in for years now, right? So I've been in it for years. However, I don't use it every day. So does that still count? Does that still count? I don't know. Um, you never go through a whole year, but you're committing to using your checklist throughout the whole year. Okay, Shauna. All right. You're in the last month of a 12-month. Sarah! Sarah! Congratulations. Miss Sarah is like, let me just tell you something. Okay. I'm in the I don't think I've ever used one because like, there's too much good stuff. Being a planner queen. I know Sarah is out here being a planner queen. Like, y'all gotta ah, give us some Happy Tuesday. You use one planner for the whole year. Oh my gosh. Wins. Is that for this year? Is that for this year? Your Sterling Ink, Hobo Weeks, and Happy Planner Classic. Diamond is like, I've done it. I've done it more than one time in more than one planner. Look at Diamond in more than one planner. Wynn says every year she does it. Girl, let me tell you something, okay? Because, yeah. Oh, no. I switch sizes. I switch between sizes and my brands. And so because of that, I can never find all my planners. You're a kit planner and decorator, so she is chunky. Okay, which is expected. Which is expected. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe it's my attention deficit. Maybe that's why I can't stay in one planner. Okay, so she switches in and out of them. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. So technically though, Diamond. So when you say you switch in and out of them, so you have your Hobonichi, but you may use it for 3 months and then switch into another one of these planners for 3 months. And then maybe you'll come back to the Hobonichi for another 3 months. So maybe you'll use the Hobonichi for a combined of 6 months, but you've had it for the whole year. Is that what you're saying? or you actually have it written in for all 12 months. Like you got to explain yourself. You got to explain yourself. You got to explain yourself. Diamond, you're right. That's me. Diamond, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Like, listen, y'all, I told y'all I was suffering. Like this, I've only been using this for this is gonna be, what is this gonna be? 2 months? 3 months? Is it 2 months? I think 2 months. I think I've got them all clipped together. The old pages are all clipped together. I think this is gonna be like 2 months, and I'm 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 already struggling because I'm ready to move into the next one already, y'all. I'm already out here struggling because I'm ready to go into this. Y'all saw me. Y'all saw me. I was like, I want to change it. Can I change it? But then I'm like, hold on, hold your mule because you still have some pages left in this. Go ahead and finish using it. The struggle is out here as real as anything else. Okay. Diamond is like, no, ma'am, that's you. This is like the same size, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. It's the same size. Almost. Well, almost. But it's the same size. That's cute. Can you hold in here? Oh, look at how, look at the matchy. Look at the strap matches there. Let me saw. And there's only like, okay, what is only like 15 more days left. And then I get to switch out of this. Because then I'm going right into this one. Okay, so Shauna, for your 2 to 4 planners, it means that you may have 2 weekly planners, and you're like, okay, I'm switching January, February, I use this weekly planner. March, April, I use this weekly planner. You know, you're going back and forth to keep it fresh for yourself. Is that what you mean, Shauna? Just clarifying that. You can't wait until your Happy Planner order arrives. You're still going to be using the checklist all through the year. You're committed, but all the other planners I use have no rules. Look, Shauna is like, it's not even a question. Don't even ask me anything. Shauna says, don't ask her no questions at all. Don't make any comments. Oh, that could hold in there. That this Mo term is a chunky cover, even though it's the regular one. Like this holds inside of it. Like it holds inside of it now, right? It holds inside of it. That's cool. That's cool, y'all. That's actually pretty cool. I'm just sitting here testing stuff. And this is what goes in my bag, of course. Y'all know this. Let me see this little chunky monkey one. Because this one, look at the size difference. You see, because I've used the pages in that one. This is not used yet. Let me see if that'll hold in there and still close. It won't. It's a tight fit. Oh no, it won't close. Ooh, it will, but just barely. It just barely closes, but it does. And this is the regular pocket. This is the regular pocket, y'all. This is not the luxe. This is not the luxe. We can't do the luxe life in this pocket. This is not the luxe. Um, was that clear? You're constantly she said not only is she franken planning, but she's re-franken planning. She is re-franken planning. I get you. I get you. In my earlier planning years, I would actually change my layout every single month. I would literally, because I was with Happy Planner, of course, I would change, I would buy different planners, different layouts, and I would change that every single month. I would go in there and franken plan that. I'm like, Tamara, don't be like that. Don't be like that. So not every single month. Go be a little bit more stable. Be a little bit more stable. For take dots. Good morning, big girls. You switch between 2 planners and you use them both. How? Big girl, how do you use both planners fully? if you're switching between the two of them? Do you back plan in the other? Is that what you do? You back plan, or you find another use for it? Is that what you do? How you do that? How do you do that? Oh, what time is it? Okay. Ooh. I was like, wait a second, girl, you got an appointment. Um, Sarah's in a vertical. Okay, all right. I do horizontal dashboard, a bunch of stuff. Okay, what do you mean stickers, big girl? Do you so I'm using this one this month, but I'm not using the next one. So the next one that I'm not using, you just put stickers and decorate it? Is that what you mean? One big decorative dashboard. Okay, that you just write in, and then you'll have your weekly and a Franken planner. Woo, child. Shauna's like three of them. Three of them. But you load the disk? Okay, Sarah, I see, I see. Yeah, yeah. White out and change the dates and the days of the weeks. The days of the week. Okay, okay. Sarah, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. Something's not clicking with my mind. So, so, so basically, at the end of the day, you just have one planner. You're Franken planning, basically, right? You have one planner at the end of the day because you're taking parts from two planners and making one. I'm trying to understand. Y'all, sometimes the brain just ain't getting. Because you say you switch between two planners and you use both of them fully. So is it for the same purpose? Because if it's for the same purpose, like I'm switching between both of these and using them fully, if I'm using this in January, I can't be using this in January. So then if I use this in February, I can't use this in February. So what am I doing with it when I'm not using it, when it's on the shelf? Or do you use them fully? The reason it needs to be redated is because you end up using them for 2 years. So 1 year, 2 year, right? That's why we're redating and using stickers because you're using it 2 years. It might just be me, big girl. I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand. Yeah, but I don't. Mm-mm. I know with an 18-month planner that I'm not going to use 18 months. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to use any. I'm not going to use 18 months. I'm not doing it. 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 You get bored like you, so you switch the styles. Yes, 1 year, and two. Okay, okay. There you go. All right, I got you. Okay, there you go. So now we're clear. Now we're clear. Yeah, I'm not doing it. And I used to feel bad about it. I used to feel stressed and pressured that people are going to consider me to be wasteful. People are going to consider me to be all of this, but I don't care. Right? Like usually what I don't use, I either find another use for it, reuse it somewhere, gift it or gift it. But I'm not. I'm not. That's just I'm not going to pressure or stress myself out about using a planner for the whole entire year. That's not my forte. That's if you get 6 months out of me, if you get 6 months out of me, if you get 6 months out of me, you fortunate. You fortunate. You like starting planners in September? Really? But you're trying to start in January. In September, Shauna? September? Okay, what's special about starting planners in September? Okay, so I know like in New York and stuff, September is back to school. Is it September or is it August? I think it's September in New York. It's back to school. Down here, I think it's August. You're starting in May. Yes, I get the starting in May because who's not going to want to start their planner as soon as they get it after launch? I'm not going to sit on it and wait that long. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not waiting. We're not waiting. And which is another reason why I like July start planners, because I can use this design, the older design, for half the year, and then I can use the newer design for the other half of the year, because I'm not waiting. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We have a late back to school here. Okay. Um, Plus your birthday is September. Shauna is like, it's my new planner day in September because that's what my birthday is. So I started over every time. Shauna says every time she starts over, her planner starts over. Shauna said, when I restart, my planner restarts. That's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Okay, so July start for fiscal purposes. I love a July start because I get to use, well, number one is the 18-month planners be coming out at that time, right? So the 18-month planners come out at that time. So I'm gonna use that then, and be able to get that new design for 6 months. Like you could literally get 6 months in if you're doing July, August, September, October, and November. You could literally get 6 months in if you want to be like that. Okay. And then on top of that, and then you don't have to redate anything. Okay. So if you're actually going to stay and be faithful and be patient and wait until July when the planner starts, then you could get July to December in. And then by the time the fall release comes around for Happy Planner, or for if you're going to do, a different design for another company, or you want to try another planner, then you can get that, right? So I could even be like, all right, I'm gonna use a new EC from July to December, and then I'm gonna swap over to the Happy Planner from January to June, and keep it moving like that. Every year you're still using two planners. If you want to use two different companies or whatever you want to do, that's you, or stick to the same one. But I'm buying that 18-month planner and I'm taking some from the next year, and I'm probably going to start it early, cuz that's how it is. That's how it is. My last planner that I used, I actually did Frankenplan the month into it and started it early. This one, I actually Frankenplan because I was not waiting. So I Frankenplanned December. I started it's hard to see it though, but I did start some pages back in December because I wasn't about to wait to start. So by the time I received it in the mail, December the 14th is my first planning day in my daily, December the 14th, because ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I did that and then moved into the January setup. Why is my page? Oh yes, somebody got to it. I was like, why am I? You see, when babies get on your page, that's what happens. July start. Traditionally, although you're adjusting, the joke is that summer starts July 5th. Oh, okay, Shauna. Yes. So, normally I would have done like the January to December as well, but because I know me, do you know your plan of self? Do you know your plan of self? Because I know me, and I know that I'm not waiting. I'm not gonna wait to use it. If I bought it, I'm not gonna wait to use it. I'm just not gonna wait to use it. I'm gonna jump into it right away. I'm gonna jump into it probably the day it gets here in the mail. The only thing I have not jumped into the day that it gets here in the mail is that Notique personal cover. that I purchased because, she's got to hold on for a second. She got to hold on because right now I got the black with my queen of hearts. Okay, I got the black with my queen of hearts right here, so she gonna have to hold on for a moment. Okay, she gonna have to hold on for a moment. I gotta go check. Sterling ink tells me what color personal size cover I could be in. You like April start or September start? The 18th month planner works for starting in September. Yes, yeah. So honestly, it doesn't matter when it is or what month it is or woody who the what, it doesn't matter. I cannot, I will no I will not, I will not promise anybody to use the same planner for any amount of time. I can't promise that. I can't even promise you to use the same notebook for any amount of time. I can't promise you to use the same pen for any amount of time. I can't even promise you to use the highlighter for any amount of time. Like I can't promise. The only thing I could tell you is that I'm going to use the stickers that I said I'm going to use for the month. I'm going to use that sticker. Good morning, Washington. That's the only thing I'm going to tell you that I'm going to do. I'm going to use that sticker for the month because honestly, I have pen, pen. You see that? Okay, and I have another one. Like I at any given time, I'm using whatever pen my hand is caught on at that particular point in time, whatever spot I'm in. And if you mess around, it's going to be whatever highlighter that my hand is on at that point that goes with the spread, as long as it can fit in the spread. I cannot make these promises. I cannot tell you that I'm going to do that right now. I will say that usually my stuff like it is I'm switching from one EC thing to another EC thing to another EC thing. Like I it's been about a yeah, I'm usually doing that. My happy planner is for church purposes, which is what this is. It's at this point it's for church purposes. And that only gets used like once per week. It gets used once per week, possibly, right? As well. So I can't make you any of those promises. The only thing I can say is you will find a EC in my collection, in my planner lineup for the year. You will find a happy planner in my lineup for the year. You will find a ring bound in my lineup for the year, and you will find my power sheets in my lineup for the year. You will find it. But I can't promise you that I'm going to use the same exact like this is okay. All right. So this is 6 months, right? Well, this is 4 months. This is currently 4.5 months. So, January, February, March, April, we're going to finish April. So 4.5 months. And I did use it at the end of last year. I did go run back into it at the end of last year, right? So this is 4.5 months. The other one previously before I was trying to use some notebooks and that didn't work out for me. So 4.5 months, and then it'll probably be 5 months by the time the new one gets here if I get it early, if I end up getting it early. So like I said, I could probably give you like 6 months in the same thing, but I'm about to jump from the daily into a dashboard. I'm about to jump from the daily into the dashboard. So I can't promise you. I can't make these promises. So don't ever ask. Don't do that. Tamara's not gonna do that. You're hoping that Happy Planner does a January start. In the new parenting layout, Shauna, they probably won't. You decided you want to wait because they only did one July start 12 months. Oh, wait. So let me see. That's not an 18. That's true. They do have some that's 18-month, but that one was only a 12-month planner. The horror of it all. Well, you might have to You might have to get like the extension pack because I believe they had a 12-month a parenting extension pack, didn't they? Let me see. I see the planner. Uh, there's an accessory pack. I see the stickers. Let me see more from this collection. Value pack stickers, accessory pack, a lined notebook. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did anybody get the skinny mini horizontal? The fields, the spring fields? Did anybody get the skinny mini, the spring fields skinny mini? Did anybody buy that? Did anybody add that to their shopping cart? Because I want that planner. And I want it just because, like, remember we talked about it? We talked about it. We talked about this is my don't ask me no questions. I just want it. It's got to come home to me. But it's an online exclusive. It's an online exclusive. What are you going to do with it, Tamara? Probably nothing. Let me add that to my shopping cart. 15, 20, 25. Oh, so it's only 25% when you do $150? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I didn't see the extension. I thought there was an extension pack in the parenting layout. I thought I heard, but maybe I heard wrong for that. I thought there was an extension pack, but I don't think that there is. I thought there was, but there ain't nothing. You only spent 150 and then got your 25% off. Yeah. Mm. Hopefully there's a sale where we can get 25% off without having to spend 150 soon. Maybe like, I mean, 75, 15% off. Let's do some calculating of the calculations. Right. In the past, it has been like 30%. Yeah, there's a parenting extension. Okay, Nori, can you drop the link if you see it? I mean, our eyes aren't as, good. Can you drop the link if you see it, Nori? Because I thought there was, but I don't see the extension pack. I just see an accessory pack. I'm looking in the accessory pack. Yeah, that's not it. Not it at all. Oh, the parenting layout had a couple other things. Hold on a second, Tamara, go back. There was there were some additional pages also that I think were really cute, like a gold page or something. Anyway, I just added that. I think I'll add this to like a wish list. Thank you, Nori. You are right. It's an accessory pack. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But I thought for some reason I heard about the parenting. It was a parenting layout and stuff like that. Um, I thought, I thought, I thought, I thought. So my PayPal credit, because y'all know that's how we be shopping. So my PayPal credit, well, for more than one reason, right? One of the reason is don't not giving nobody the credit card number. Plus I get to keep my money for longer. So that went up for me. We just purchased a lawnmower, right? Anyway, so it was $99. Anything over $99, you get 6 months to pay it, no interest, no charge, no nothing. So it's just layaway for 6 months with no fees because that's how I like it. But was reading something and it was like, okay, now it's went up from $100 to 150. I was like, why y'all like this? So Yeah. So that also is I think giving me pause too. Like I don't want to spend $150 to do that. Which is a good thing for me in a way. Cause now it's like, or you better think about what you're trying to buy today. Right. So you got to think about what it is you're trying to buy. Um a little bit more, which I think I'm pretty thoughtful with most of my purchases. I think sometimes I think about it too much. My husband was so surprised when I was like, okay, we're going to get this lawnmower. And it only took me like an hour of looking at comparing, the different features at the different little companies and making a choice. I'm like, this is the one because it's sexy. I don't know who else thinks lawnmowers are sexy. I just think heavy equipment. Anyway, so he was like, all right, well, if that's the one you want to get, go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get that. So one of the reason you think they will do a January start is because they only had a 12-month January start, and I think it's going to be popular. A lot of people want it. Okay. Yeah. But remember also, Shauna, here's the thing with a lot of these launches and a lot of the things. They've already decided what their next launch stuff is going to be already, right? So like while things are still coming in for approval, etc., they've already got that lineup done. Like we are just seeing this collection, and this collection was probably made since launch of last one or even before that, right? So they've already decided on that stuff. So maybe not for the upcoming one, maybe they'll keep it. So I think if they do it, what they might do is switch the parenting layout from a July start to just be doing it as a January start. So you get the parenting layout from January to December. So I think one or two things. They better either add it so it's a 18 month, so add extra 6 months so it's an 18 month, or just switch it to a January to December. It probably would be easier just to switch it. But they've already decided what they're going to do. So if they're going to do this as a January to December, then that's great. But at the same time, I don't know if they would want to cross them because even in January, you still have 6 months of this planner remaining. The other 6 months of an 18 month, ain't nobody care about that. Ain't nobody to care about that, right? I don't know if I've seen them repeat the same theme as far as like the parenting layout or one of the girls or whatever the case may be in the same launch year. I don't think I've seen them do that before. But I've not been watching that closely. I've not been watching that closely, that minute. But I don't know. I don't know. They may not, but yeah, they may not. But if they do, then that would be great for a lot of folks. And I like the fact that both of these companies are coming out with these new things, right? They're coming out with this new for the year because the parenting layout is fire. I'm not going to, we can't sleep. The parenting layout is fire. It's really nice. I like that. Not only do I like that, let me add this one to the list too, because this mod sketches, it is a dashboard layout. This mod sketches is fire. Was this mod sketches online exclusive too? Or was this available at Mike? Oh, it's at Michael's. Let me go to Michaels.com. Hold on a second. Y'all play too much. Because that cover, I gotta have it. Okay, I gotta have it, but I want it. And if y'all see it at your local Michaels or whatever, y'all better let me know. Because my Michaels take forever. Do see Springfield, so they do have some of the mod sketches. There might be one in stock at my store. Y'all, I gotta go. Yo, there might be one at the wall on my store. You just don't want a neutral dashboard. You don't like decorating it. Listen, first of all, this has nothing to do with decorating. This has nothing to do with what I don't care about, whatever. What this has to do, let me add it to my cart. Let me see if they'll let me pick it up. Get it free today. Is there a coupon? Michael's, is there a coupon? Let me tell you what's about to happen. Okay, let me tell you. If I order it online, pick it up in the store when I'm on my way out, let me see if there's a coupon. Listen, why does it say the store is closed? They have $20 off when you spend $100 or more. SP 100 G20. I don't know if that's only on regular price items or what that is. It's at the very top bar on Michael's. So basically that's 20% off when you spend $100. I'm not spending $100 in there today, Michael's. I'm not doing that. Don't I have $5 and I got $5? Michael's, I need another coupon. Why does it say it's closed? Free shipping on $49. I could have it shipped to me. You love a neutral. Yeah, I do too. But first of all, it's not about the dashboard. You know what it's about? The cover. Forget that. I'm gonna need to get this chenille cover, okay? This canvas chenille cover. And I prefer this one over the other one for the simple reason that what is the simple reason? For the simple reason that the spine is black. The spine is black. Let me log in. Apply coupon. What coupon you gonna apply? I'm looking like Honey is here applying. Listen, y'all, I'm about to go to Michael's. Add to list before I forget what I'm doing and why I'm doing it today. Hold on. It's Tuesday. We got morning tea. And then I'm gonna put in here, go to Michael's. And I could do that. Do I want to do it after? Test. Okay, and then Michael's. And then I need to go to work. Because I need to go make back this money that I spent. Okay, I need to go back. I need to go to work. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. My appointment is at 10:20. So I have to run out of here. Like I borrowed something from somebody. So it's gonna take me about 20 minutes to get to where I'm going. And I don't really want to be late. No, I don't want to check out that quickly. Hold on a second. Let me sign in because I think I got $5. I think I got $5 Michael's money. Their little certificate, limited stock, delivery method, option have changed. For the Tombow, I don't care about the Tombow, and I don't care about this case either. Save for later. I don't know what I was doing with that. Save that for later too. Michael's has a 20% off. Nori, the 20% off the 100 are a different 20% off. Is it 20% off 100 or is it a different one? Because you know, if it's a different one, Nori, run me that coupon code, please. All I'm saying is, let me see. So run me something. Yeah, they got a 20% off. 100 will be $80. And you know, I'm not about to give Michael's my $80 at all. What else was that, Michael? I wish they had that little skinny planner because I surely would purchase that. Let me look at my rewards. Well, we got to go because you want to go shopping. No, Washington, I have to go do service my vehicle. I got to go service my vehicle. I have an appointment for that. But I am gonna stop. Listen, I'm gonna call my service advisor. Like, listen, I'm gonna be like 10 minutes late. Okay, I'm coming in hot and ready. I'll be like 10 minutes late because I have something important to do on the way. And I'm just gonna walk right there. They might have it in the store. It says like one, which means they probably don't have nothing. which means they probably don't have nothing. But I'm gonna check. Nori, message me if it is. Look, let me pack up real quick. It's a good thing I greased up my leg before I came on this live. Let me pack my bag. We're gonna pack this bag. Okay, so I only have, listen, it's a good thing I only got a couple things in my bag. We're gonna pack this bag up. We're gonna go use the restroom because you know us older people, we got to do these things before we leave the house. Okay. And then I'm gonna run out of here. Okay, I'm gonna run out of here. Y'all, I love you all. And I will let you know the results of this Michael's trip. Okay, I'll see y'all later. I love you with the love of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I pray that y'all have a beautiful day. And I'm going to send you pictures if I find anything at my Michael's. And I'm going to send you a big disappointed face if I don't find nothing at Michael's. You know, I have a joke for you girls. You try to get two for next week. Tiffy, when is the joke coming out? Oh, at 10 o'clock. Tiffy, I was probably scheduled to go live another day this week. And so we could do, it'll be in the afternoon. Save 20 now. Okay, hold on. Look, view my cart. Thank you, Nori. Look, Nori in here like, wait a second before you go. Nori, I'm going to put this coupon code in. I'm about to place this order before I leave this house. Okay, where the coupon code is going to go. Okay, because this particular checkout business, where's the coupon? Oh, apply code. Okay, save 20 now. SAVE20NOW. Apply. It says it's expired, Nori. It says it's expired. You know. Look, listen. Washington says she is not hanging up. Washington said, ain't no way. Okay, let me see. Let me go. This one. What is this? What is this one right here? This one right here. Okay, 35% off regular price. Ain't nobody got no show code. What's this code? Copy. And it's 5-7. I don't believe that, but we gonna try it. I'm on retailmenot.com. Let me see if they got anything that's actually going to work. Paste, apply. Nope, that's expired too. Let's go that. Spring 20. Okay, so let's try spring 20. Spring 20 says expired too. Michael's knew what they were doing. Everything expired. Everything is expired. Okay, ain't nobody got none. We're gonna be in our purse. You should do a live at Michael's. Tiffy, that would be like just a dash in and a dash out. My appointment is at 10:20. I got 30 minutes. And I still gotta actually get myself out the door. Okay, and it's gonna take me about 25 to get there. So I'm gonna see y'all a little bit later. I love you all. I will keep y'all posted as to what it is that I get or not get or what happening in these streets. Okay, because now y'all got me running to Michael's. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.